In the year 101 AC, the Iron Throne stood at a crossroads. Two powerful women had the strongest claim to rule, yet both were denied. Instead, the lords of Westeros chose a king who would plunge the realm into chaos. This is the story of the Great Council of 101 AC, and how one woman became forever known as the Queen Who Never Was. After the long reign of King Viserys Targaryen I, the Great Conciliator, the realm faced a problem that would shape its destiny. Who would inherit the Iron Throne? Viserys had outlived his sons, leaving no clear male heir. For the first time in history, Westeros would decide between a woman and a man for the crown. The choice, Princess Rhaenys Targaryen, eldest descendant of the royal line, or Prince Viserys Targaryen, her cousin. Both carried the blood of the dragon. Both had powerful supporters, and both would define the future of House Targaryen. Rhaenys' claim was simple. She was the daughter of Prince Aemon, Jaehaerys' eldest son. In any fair line of succession, she came first. But there was one problem: she was a woman. Many lords of Westeros balked at the idea of a ruling queen. On the other side stood Viserys, the son of Prince Baelin, Jaehaerys' second son. His claim was weaker by blood, but stronger in politics. He was male, widely liked, and crucially had the support of the most powerful lords. To prevent civil war, Jaehaerys called the Great Council at Harrenhal, the largest gathering of lords Westeros had ever seen. Over 1,000 lords attended, from the mightiest houses to the smallest bannermen. The question, would Westeros accept a queen? The lords debated fiercely. Some argued for tradition and male succession. Others whispered that Rhaenys, married to Corlys Velaryon, the richest man in the realm, would make a formidable ruler. But in the end, fear of breaking tradition outweighed reason. The vote was overwhelming. By hundreds to one, the lords chose Viserys Targaryen as heir to the throne. Rhaenys was denied her birthright, forever remembered as the Queen Who Never Was. It was a decision meant to keep the peace, but instead, it planted the seeds of war. For by choosing Viserys, the lords of Westeros reinforced the idea that a woman could never sit the Iron Throne. And years later, when Viserys himself would name his daughter Rhaenyra as heir, the realm would be thrown into fire and blood. It all came down to this moment in the throne room of Harrenhal. The young Prince Viserys, all of 17 years old, had just been named heir to the Iron Throne, securing his legacy as the future king of Westeros. But the joy of victory was overshadowed by the sorrow of his cousin, the 23-year-old Princess Rhaenys, who had lost her chance to rule. As Viserys basked in the congratulations of the court, Rhaenys slipped away, unnoticed and heartbroken. Her dreams of wearing the crown were over, and now she would watch Viserys take the throne that was rightfully hers. In a single moment, her life's purpose had vanished, leaving her with nothing but bitterness and resentment. Now known as the Queen Who Never Was, Rhaenys retreated to her chambers in the Red Keep, consumed by despair. No amount of gold or jewels could ease the pain of her loss, nor the sweet words of her husband, the Lord Corlys Velaryon, who did his best to console her. Together, they grieved the death of a dream, the dream of a powerful queen who could have united Westeros under the banner of House Targaryen. Yet amidst the gloom, a spark of defiance still flickered within Rhaenys. Though she may not be queen, she would not fade into obscurity. She would marry again, securing powerful allies for herself and ensuring that her voice would still be heard in the halls of power. One such ally was the infamous Daemon Targaryen, Viserys' younger brother, who shared her love for dragons and thirst for power. Together, they formed an unlikely alliance, bound by their common desire for a greater role in shaping the kingdom's future. Yet the rift between cousins deepened, turning into a chasm of bitterness and hatred. Each victory of Viserys' reign only served to remind Rhaenys of her loss, driving her further into the shadows. As the years passed, the memory of the Queen Who Never Was faded from the minds of most, but not before leaving an indelible mark on the history of House Targaryen. For in the annals of time, she became a symbol of a lost opportunity, a reminder of what could have been if Westeros had embraced a queen instead of a king. Was Rhaenys the rightful queen denied by a sexist realm? Or would crowning her have torn Westeros apart even sooner? Tell me what you think in the comments.